Hey everybody! Alright, so now we should be live here, and thanks for coming and watching. If you have any questions or anything, just drop them in the comments and we'll see them. But today we just wanted to use this opportunity to answer some questions, kind of reply to some of the comments that have come up in some of our videos. We are obviously not in our nice,
our normal
newly
place.
Renovated, painted and nice bedroom. We're in the office, which hasn't been painted yet. But
this is what our bedroom looked like at one point.
It did.
Antlers and all.
Yeah. Deer heads. There's deer heads over here.
Yeah, no.
So, yeah, we won't bore you with that. So today we just wanted to give an opportunity to kind of just chat with you guys live if you are joining in with us, and let's get started.
Okay.
So we started these videos. I guess this would be the 14th video if we were actually recording a video.
Which has gone by so fast.
It has. It's really made it go by fast, and we were actually. Our son is not going to be here tomorrow.
Right.
So you were packing with him earlier.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, we've got literally like tomorrow to pack because Friday we're leaving. Yeah. So
it's here.
Even as much as I plan, not fully ready yet.
Yeah.
So we got a lot to do.
He's not packed yet.
Exactly. So if you're watching live, thanks for joining us. If you're watching the recorded after version, still comment down below, and we'll answer the comments, reply to them, however we can. But I'm gonna start back here on the first videos. The first video is kind of a intro video, just talking about what we were going to be doing, and
thank you for your comments, too.
Yeah, we got some nice comments. No questions there, but some nice comments. I appreciate you guys. Everybody who has watched our videos and commented, I really appreciate it. And, thanks. A big thanks to Tony and Jenny over at Lolita Loca Cruising Community. We did the Cruise Wars battle with them.
So much fun.
That was pretty cool.
Brandy did a good job.
Brandy did a great job. It was so much fun doing that with them. So we started with 126 subscribers, and we're at 149 now. So if we get another one during the stream, that would be pretty cool because we'll be at 150, which is awesome. So the first video, we just had some kind of little comments. Someone actually commented and asked, it was actually one of the Vista videos, but I wanted to talk about it. And she said, is Sabrina Barrios. She said, what are you recording with? It's gorgeous, so stable. I just got off the Vista and my footage doesn't look nearly like that. Well, I'll tell you, when we went on the Dream, all we had was of all our GoPro footage, I think we've got like a time lapse.
Right,
I think
right.
That's it. Like, it was
Pulling
not
away.
good. I promise. It was not good. And so what we've done, we've kind of acquired some equipment over the years. The biggest thing that really kind of helped a lot was we bought the Karma GoPro drone, and because we're not doing any kind of commercial droning or anything like that, but it's cool to have, fly around, get some videos. Some of the videos, even in this, have some drone footage, but it also comes with this little handle. I wish I had it here, but it comes with this little handle, and you stick the little gimbal attachment in that, and when you're walking around, it keeps it so stable, and it just makes, even if you're not even doing, real big cinematic video, it makes everything look so good.
Yeah, you can tell a difference in the video quality.
I think one of the biggest things is that you can, when you like fast forward or slow it down, it's not like all over the place. It's very smooth. So, looks like Lolita Loca is in here. What's up, guys?
Hi.
Hey, thanks for joining the stream. Appreciate you guys having us on the battle. It was so much fun. But yes, Sabrina with our recording stuff, that's the biggest thing that GoPro. Anything like when we're talking, where it's stationary, we have a Nikon DSLR. The only thing about that is that it doesn't focus very well, so we can't really walk around with it. But as long as it's in one place and we can get the focus set, we use that DSLR, and it really looks good.
It's loud too, so we can't really use it for.
Yeah, when it focuses, you can hear the motor moving. So, yeah, we don't really use that.
And if you want a good example of the difference between one of our videos with the GoPro handle, the Karma handle, and a cell phone, the SunTrust video that Tony made, it's towards the beginning of your channel. That was with a phone.
It was with GoPro, but it was on a regular handle.
Right. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
GoPro.
So it's with GoPro. So it's the difference in it's still GoPro. So
yeah. The quality's still really good, but it's very
Yep. But that video has 30,000 views because we got to go. I bought a season ticket package to go to the Braves last year. It was their first year in their new stadium, and so we got to go to a preview of it. So we went and filmed that video, and everybody wanted to see what the new stadium looked like. So I got tons of views on that. That was super cool. So let's see. On to another. Let's find another comment. Let's see. Well, Lolita Loca says, "You ready to cruise? Are you excited?"
Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah. I can't wait. I've actually started packing before him, which is never happens because I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. I think the dollar store is what got me excited, actually.
Oh, going to the dollar store and buying it?
The little toiletries. It just makes me, it gets me in the travel mood, I guess.
But it makes it so much easier because, all these little things, you don't want to take your big version of all that stuff and lug it around. And really, if you want, you can just toss that stuff when you're done. Mm-hmm. If you got a little thing of deodorant, just toss it. You don't have to bring it all back with you. So you could really lighten your load on the way back because you gotta have more room for souvenirs.
We always take an extra bag, like a duffel bag or something that's collapsible to carry our souvenirs in. And we go every time that we go, we say we're not going to come back with a bunch of stuff, but you can't help it. I get sucked into that stuff all the time.
So a lot of people said, commented that they were going on, they're going on a cruise, or they're going on the Sunshine. A few people said they're going on the Sunshine. Bridget Allen Williams said she was going on June 3rd. That's the cruise after us.
Yeah.
So that's super cool. Hope you have fun.
We might be related.
Yeah. Sharon Wallace says she's going in November. It's her first cruise and looking forward to watching all the videos. That's the thing. I think we did pretty good on the Vista with the vlogs. I think the biggest thing that we didn't do was a recap at night.
Yeah, we
it was
weren't
so
good about
hard.
That.
Once you've been going all day and you're just worn out, it was hard to remember to be okay, we did X and X and bye. It was
part
hard.
of that was me though, because you could tell I was in the background, in the middle of something. We'd start filming.
Exactly. I'm gonna take 1 second. Let me make sure that the audio is good. So you could talk if you want.
Yeah. You can
just say things.
Okay.
What about the drink package? There was a lot of comments about the drink package. What do you think about?
Well, my favorite drink is pina colada. I love their pina coladas, and I could probably drink my weight in them. Mm-hmm. But there's not a whole lot of alcohol in them. So, with the drink package, I can have probably, I don't know, 5 to 10 and be fine. But that's on a day where we're on the boat and that's spread out all day long. Because that's one of those kinds of fruity drinks that you could be sitting by the pool and drinking, and But I don't know. It was fun when we had it, but I felt like we lost a good probably $300.
Yeah, and some people made some good points. Even Brandy, she made a good point. Those alchemy drinks, they get expensive. Yeah. So if you did sit at the alchemy bar, you could really do a number on your bill.
But they're so fun to watch.
Yeah, it's fun to watch.
That was awesome.
And somebody made a good point here. Oh goodness! Of course I lost it. I just scrolled right past it. There it is. Moose G said, a good guide for the drink package is to purchase cruise cash. So they purchase you can go on Carnival's website and you can purchase cruise cash. So you apply it to it, and that cruise cash is there, And so you use your cruise cash, and then whatever's left over is applied to, it comes off your bill.
That's very smart.
That's a pretty good.
I didn't know you could
That's
do
a pretty good idea. Jenny G says we'll be getting off the Magic the day after you get off of her. Getting on the Magic. That's pretty good. That's in September.
Yeah, because they're going from Port Canaveral to Miami, and she's leaving from Miami the next day.
That's awesome. Brandy, she's been on a ton of ships. She said we've been on Breeze, Splendor, Pride. I think. Oh, this was on when we talked about the fleet,
which was a fun video to make.
Yep,
we learned a lot researching that one.
She said she's going back on the Pride and Sunshine.
Now
she's going back and forth, back on the Pride and Sunshine between those ships. Still by far our favorite is the Pride. Love the easy layout and not crowded. Yeah, the Pride is a smaller ship, but it's yeah.
Well, the one that my parents just got off of, the Ecstasy, they said it was a lot smaller, but they liked it that way. And I guess what they're looking for is not a lot of walking. They don't want to have to go back and forth. Dad gets lost in Walmart, and he's lived here for his whole life. So, but they said that it was nice having a smaller ship because you're so central and close to everything, and there's not as many people on it. So, I don't know. I guess I like the being able to explore and not being able to figure it out in one day.
Well, I think your parents. There's two different types of people. I heard this mentioned before, and I like the kind of two-way thing is there's ship people and there's port people. So there's some people that go cruising for the ship and the features on the ship, and some that go cruising to go to the ports. And that somebody else made a comment. Maybe I'll find it later, but they said that sometimes they find it harder to pick an excursion than they do to pick the ship to go on. So the cat is in the window.
If you hear that, that's our cat. Jeez. That's why the curtain's moving.
He's crazy.
Our house is not haunted.
But yeah, they said they find it harder to pick excursions sometimes, and it's true because there's so many cool things to do, and you think like, especially if it's your first or your first couple cruises, it's like, man, I want to do this, but I also want to do this and this. But I guess what you get to realize when you're like us, and we've been on 4 cruises together.
The Grand Cayman's a good example of this.
This is our 5th cruise together. You went on a few before me. I went on a few before her. It's like when you've been on a few cruises, you come to realize that, yep, this is just how we're going to vacation. So we'll just do what we want this time, and if there's something else we want to do, we'll do it next time because we'll definitely be back.
Exactly.
So that's the way we think about it.
It's more relaxing that way because and the thing about it too, we've gotten to where we don't buy excursions every time beforehand because you never know. I mean, you might get on the boat and be like, you know what, somebody was talking about this fun boat ride or whatever, like let's try that one. There's no pressure to have to plan everything ahead of time because you're going to have a good time no matter what.
Yeah, I like planning though.
I know he likes planning, but still.
Let's see. So Will Cooper says, this was on the Ways to Travel video. Will Cooper says, assuming the best case scenario of driving to the port city the day before and chilling at a hotel, what is your preferred way of getting to the terminal? So when we have driven down, we parked in the terminal parking garage. He said drive south there and park at main lot, drive south there and park in remote lot, do a parking cruise, or depends on which port you're sailing from. It does depend on which port you're sailing from.
And how many people you're with, I would say.
So when we went on the Conquest last year, we parked in the parking garage, no big deal.
But we had
down there.
2 cars of people, so it was easier to keep everyone together, too.
Yeah, but we drove down from my mom's house, so we weren't like staying at a hotel or anything where we had the option to park there and take a bus or something.
Right, because his family's all in Florida. They're all from Florida, so that's good.
Now, from our video, we have actually changed our plans because we were going to leave. We were going to leave, and we had a hotel booked. We were going to leave the day before. We were going to leave Friday, drive down, and then we had a hotel booked with a park and stay where we were going to, stay at the hotel. We were going to get there like 4 in the morning, sleep for a few hours, check into the ship at like 12:30, just take the little trolley over there, and leave our car parked at the hotel. We decided that there was only like $60 difference between parking at the terminal for the whole week or doing the park and stay. The park and stay was like $60 more. And we're like, well, it'd be nice to, you know, freshen up and get some sleep. But we decided that, you know, we could save that $60. It's not really about the money. It's just about, you know, it's kind of it's kind of a waste.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna come home right after work, and I'm just gonna try to go to sleep, even though it's like a kid on Christmas morning. So I'm gonna try to get some sleep, and we're just gonna try to leave here at like 2 a.m. Drive down, and we'll be there about 11, 12 o'clock. We check in between 12:30 and 1:30. So, you know, even stopping a couple times for bathroom breaks, we should have plenty of time to get there. And then, you know, we just park at the terminal. That's the only 2 times we've done that. The other times we've flown to our cruises, and that's super easy because you just take an Uber right from your hotel. We like Uber.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I mean, so.
But that makes me more nervous. Flying down there makes me way more nervous than driving. Because driving, you at least know, and driving through the night is different because a lot more, I guess, could go wrong. If something happened, you wouldn't have as many options like a car rental place. But flying down, for whatever reason, I want a good 2-day window before we actually get there.
Which is what you kind of have to do. So it not only adds the cost of the plane, which with gas and everything, a lot of times flying is just the same as driving.
Oh yeah.
But you do have to add the cost of the hotel because you got to go early. You can't plan on flying the day of. I mean, I guess a lot of people do it, but it's just way too risky for me. It's super risky. So let's see. Someone else up here asks about dinner. So I'm sorry, I didn't answer his question. So we really don't. We planned on trying it this other way with a parking cruise, but we're not going to do that. So really, as far as driving down, our only experience is, you know, parking at the terminal. I saw on Lolita Loca's last vlogs that they, I think they went to Port Canaveral and they took like a tram over. So I don't know if they parked in a remote lot or something. I don't know if they parked in a remote lot and took a like a bus over. So they may be able to comment on that more than we are because we haven't done it.
Yeah.
So.
But we're gonna try different stuff.
Right.
We have plenty to come.
Another question is, well, Sunny Baby 70 on our shopping video said, "Don't forget the aloe vera gel for sunburn." Yeah, that's good. Gotta have that. And we have a huge bottle of it, so we will be taking the aloe vera.
Which is good if you're not allergic to it.
Yeah. Hilsey's supposedly allergic to... Now, also, I've never actually seen her come in contact with something with aloe, but she says that she's allergic and that she'll, like...
It just makes you, blister. It's just like a... But even then, it might just be real aloe and not the gel stuff. I don't know. Like, synthetic aloe might not be a problem, but
I think it's still aloe.
I don't know how it works. Some of it bothers me and some of it doesn't.
Yeah, and like every lotion basically has aloe in it.
And sometimes I can tell because my hands will start burning and they get splotchy. You don't need to know all of this. My point is, some people are allergic to aloe and just have to suffer through sunburn.
I'm taking aloe gel and after sun lotion.
But who has to put
it all. The little one, he can do it. Put him to work.
True.
So, let's see. Illusy's sister just texted me. I guess she's watching. She said, "Oh, she's allergic."
Yeah, see? Thank you, Lindsay.
So, another question. Angel Shepherd, she asked some pretty good questions. We'll go through and find all her questions. She says, "How many cruises have you guys been on so far?" I've been on, this will be my 6th. And what it'll be for you?
Oh, give me a minute to count.
Let's see, 4 together. Well, while you're thinking,
okay.
Let's see. Lolita Loca says it was a parking shuttle called Port Canaveral. It wasn't bad. So there you go.
I've been okay. So
if you're at Port Canaveral, try that.
My very first cruise was a Disney cruise, and they do spoil you. They take good care of you.
We have to go on a Disney cruise before our son gets too old.
Yeah.
He's 10 now, so we want to go in the next couple years.
And he loves Star Wars, so if there's one of them that has a big Star Wars theme, we got to go on it.
Yeah, so we want to go on a Disney cruise in the next couple of years.
But that was my first one, and my whole mom's side of the family went. All my aunts and cousins. So it was for my grandparents' like 50th wedding anniversary. So it was crazy anyway, just because we had so many family members there. But it was really fun. And then I've been on probably 4 or 5 before that, and then now our 4. So over 10. I've been on 10 or 11, maybe 12.
Yeah, she's been gold for all of our cruises.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be our... Is this our 4th or 5th cruise together?
This is our 4th cruise, because we've been on the Dream, the Vista, the Conquest, and then now this one.
Yeah, so she's been gold the entire time, so you're probably more than halfway to
I hope
the next level, which is awesome, because then we get priority.
Yeah, we don't have to get faster to the fun every time.
I can just piggyback on you. Excuse me. Angel Shepherd also asks, have you ever taken a train to get to a port? We have not. We can't. There's no Amtrak here in Chattanooga, so there's really no way to. We'd have to go over to like North Carolina, like.
Which would be fun.
I don't know if it's Charlotte or which one's on the coast.
Charlotte. Charlotte. My parents just came from there. Remember?
No, they were. Anyways.
Sorry, I don't know.
I think Charlotte's a little bit in. I don't think Charlotte's by the coast. But anyway, I think Amtrak goes through there. So we'd have to go like over to North Carolina, go over the mountain. It's really
down to Atlanta, isn't there?
I don't know. See, there's Amtrak in Atlanta, but it only... I guess if we were going to New Orleans, we could. Because Amtrak goes... I'm probably showing backwards because of the way the camera is, but like, if Chattanooga is here and Atlanta is a little bit south of there, the Amtrak that goes through Atlanta comes from Washington, D.C., and comes down through Atlanta and down through New Orleans, into New Orleans. If we want to go to the Florida ports, we've got to go over into North Carolina and catch Amtrak over there, and then come down the East Coast. So we got to drive like 5 or 6 hours just to get to Amtrak.
And by that point, we'd be in Florida.
So. Right, yeah. So, no, we haven't taken a train. Have you ever done the steakhouse dinner on the first night?
Bye, guys.
No, we have not. Hey, bye, guys. No, we have not. We have not done the steakhouse, but we do have reservations. First night on the Sunshine, we have reservations. So we're going to go there, get our free bottle of wine, and enjoy ourselves. So we will definitely let you know how we like it.
We're definitely carnivores, so we'll be good judges of the steakhouse. I'm excited to see what they have.
And another question on that was, when you get on board with other family members, do you have to go to the dining room to pick out your table and whatnot with the maitre d'? You don't.
You can.
You can. So if you want to request a two-top
or a window,
or you want to request a specific, you can go and speak with the maitre d' and make a request like, we don't want to sit with other people or whatever. Like, some people do that.
And that's okay.
What it is. I like having a table to ourselves. I also don't mind sitting with people. I think this time we have 3.
Yeah.
So they'll probably wind up putting us at a larger table with people, because most of the smaller tables are either 2 people or 4 people. So with us having 3, it's kind of an odd number. They'll probably put us with some of the other oddballs.
They might, but it would be really cool to see if you can request a window. I mean, I would like that, because we always get kind of put in the middle or up on the second level by the rail, which is neat. Because you can see the dancing and stuff that goes on. But I'd like to see the window one time. Because now, I'll tell you, too, at breakfast, you don't have assigned tables. They just seat you wherever, if you go to the dining rooms to eat. And we've gotten pretty lucky each time they've let us have a window. And that's so neat to watch just, the day start and be able to see the ocean. I love the breakfasts. And my favorite breakfast is Sea Day brunch. There's macaroni and cheese, and they put like a brisket on top. It's so good. It's not a normal breakfast, but it's wonderful.
So let's see. Will Cooper said, if I get a chance to cruise again, I would like to the ships with 3,000 passenger capacity. Find the mega ships too overwhelming. That may be the case too. A lot of people have commented that with some of these really big 6,000 passenger ships, you got to make a reservation for dinner, a reservation for a show, and all that, and it kind of makes it seem like a little more work than just relaxing. Oh, the show's coming up. Let's go walk down there and go to a show. Let's,
Well,
so
we've been on a couple of ships. The Vista, actually, we didn't get to go to a couple of shows and comedy things because it was full, and it would be like 10, 15 minutes before it started even. So, but the thing about the Vista, it was a larger ship, more people, but it felt like the rooms were smaller, like the comedy room and the auditorium and everything else, like whatever they're called. But they felt smaller.
Now our stateroom was larger. You had that special stateroom that had a thing, but yes, the showrooms and stuff, and some of them were multi-purpose. Like the comedy lounge was also the nightclub. So
two separate dining rooms that you never went to one or the other unless you went to breakfast or something.
Yeah, most ships have the separate dining rooms, but
but they felt smaller still.
They felt smaller. Let's see. Now, in one of our videos, let's see, how was it? Ways to travel to a cruise. I mentioned about packing cubes, and I said I didn't think that Matt and his wife Yuza, Matt from the Cruise Geeks, and he commented that they do, because I know when they were shopping they saw them and they didn't pick them up. So I was like, oh, they must not use packing cubes, but they do. They just already had them. So.
I need space bags for my stuff. Yeah.
Not cube bags.
No, space
vacuum
bags.
it all down.
So I can take everything I want.
Let's see. I'm trying to see if we missed any.
I do want to throw in that we bought new snorkel gear for this trip.
We did. Yep. Thanks to Matt.
Excited.
Matt got us excited for that. We were watching his video. I think it was just about snorkel gear, snorkeling, one of his vlogs, and so we bought our own snorkel gear,
our own fins,
and so
it was very good advice. So if you're thinking about buying stuff, you need to check out that video.
Appreciate
it was very helpful.
And Hilsey's got kind of a special appreciation for Matt, because he's he works at the aquarium, and she worked for years at the Chattanooga Zoo.
I was a zookeeper.
She was a zookeeper, so. She's got a special heart for you. She, she knows all the work that goes into.
I do. A lot of respect.
The animal kingdom.
Animal care is.
Animal care.
It's called animal care. Yeah.
Let's see.
So if you've ever been to the Chattanooga Zoo, I might have seen you.
Kind of 50-50 on the Carnival Cheers package. The NES Revolution. He said that they always get it. They like to party. They don't want to worry about it. Just go, hey, I'm all about it. I just don't. I like to party. I just.
Especially
I
this
don't drink that much.
Yeah. Well, in this cruise too, the company that we have are.
Yeah. It really depends. With him coming with us, we won't be drinking that much. And even me, like I'll have a few drinks, but that just loosens me up, and then I just like to, just hang out. I like to, go listen to music and stuff like that, and I like to party. I'm all about it. Maybe we'll go on a cruise together sometime. We can hang out, but it's really, I just don't see where it's worth it for us.
Right.
Let's see. He said on some of the port days they didn't start drinking until 7 or 8. And still had 7 to 10 drinks. It's easy to do when you're at the casino. That is true too. If you're in the casino and you can catch those people coming around, you've got that sticker on your car, and they just keep bringing you drinks. It is easy to. We experienced that in Las Vegas.
Oh,
that's one of the best things is sitting down, just relaxing, playing a game, and if you get somebody that will continually bring you a drink, hey, it is worth it. Let's see. Angel, she said that she's going on the Dream in August, thinking about getting the Cheers package, but still not 100%. If you're thinking about it, I know you're not a big drinker. You said that, but they've got coffee, they've got all the drinks. If you can afford it, it's worth it to do it at least once, just to see if it's for you, because. I'll tell you what, we had a blast on the Vista. Didn't think about our bill not once. Because we don't really, that's really the only reason on the Conquest and on the Dream, that's really the only reason why we even looked at our bill. Was to see, how many drinks are there? Did we get do we get charged for 2 when I only got 1 drink? Or, you know, see if we got overcharged or anything like that. I know Jenny from La Lita Loca, she was talking about that the other night, that she gets kind of paranoid that they're going to double charge her or anything like that. But, you know, if you can afford it, it's worth it to do at least once, because it will give you the all-exclusive feel that you're looking for, and where you won't have to worry about it. So I say, if you're thinking about it, just do it. Just do it.
We might even do it in September. We have another cruise coming up.
Yep. Yeah, in September. You know,
over my birthday.
There may be one. So let's see. NES Revolution also said on our tipping video, "Hey guys, always prepay the tips. Plus we give extra. So do we. We're pretty generous. We tip the bartenders on our drinks. We also keep water 5s in our room for room service and for ports. Yeah, we do the same thing.
Well, he keeps cash. I'm terrible about it.
Yeah, I've got my stash of money that I've been putting aside. Every paycheck, I just pull aside some cash. You know, we've got our regular budget where we put put money to savings and this and that. But I pull out that cash, and that way you don't see it. And then, you know, now I've got a pretty good little stack that I'll go to the bank and get some smaller bills for a few hundred of it. And, you know, because if I'm not gonna spend it, you know, tipping somebody, I'm going to spend it on something else. So why not give these people that work so hard, why not just give them a little bit? So
now, I know that there was a question that we got, was if you run out of small bills on the ship, where would you get more?
Easy. Yep. It's so easy. All you got to do is take your money to the casino. Because you can go to the cashier at the casino, and you know, that's where you take your chips to get cash. That's where you do. That's the only place on the ship that has cash.
That's smart.
They'll swap it out for you.
I wouldn't have thought of that.
Yep. So yeah, that one is no brainer, and it's easy. Normally the casino is centrally located. So share us stories. Hi, new sub here. I'm definitely getting cheers on my next cruise.
Oh, good.
Yes, do it. Yes, it's so much. It just really. You know, lets you let loose.
Yeah,
so.
If you want to go and not worry about it, definitely get it.
That's right.
We have a system now where we'll set aside like $500 or something per cruise. That way, if we drink under 500, you know, we get the difference back. If we go over, then it's okay. You know. Yeah,
we've decided for us that for now that's going to be, you know.
That works for us for now, but we did enjoy it when we had it.
Yep. Let's see.
And, you know, while we were talking about money, we also got another question about how do we go on 2 cruises a year, you know, because we're not.
So
we plan a good long ways in advance, too.
That's right.
Which is hard.
So the thing, here's my mentality with it is this. And a friend of ours asking, it was kind of just joking, but it really, you know, it's kind of a serious question. I'm sure people, you know, wonder like, oh my gosh, people go on vacation all the time. It's not like that. I am probably one of the tightest people you ever meet. Yes. I don't like spending money, which, you know, that's the easiest way to be able to save by not spending it. So, you know, when we went to Las Vegas, a lot of people said, well, that's how it came up, because it was like, well, don't you have a cruise planned? You know, blah, blah, blah. Like, so Las Vegas was, we go over to Cherokee, North Carolina, and Murphy, North Carolina, to Harrah's casinos, and we go over there periodically, just kind of go over there, just hang out for a couple hours, you know, and just to get away and play some games. Well, with the Harrah's Rewards program, we're not high rollers or anything, but I got a coupon offer for special room rates in Las Vegas. And I get the emails all the time, but I never really look at them, and I've never been to Las Vegas. But this time I was like, let me just see. And it just comes to be that, you know, when we went, we paid for Saturday night and got Sunday and Monday night comped.
Yeah.
So we left early Saturday morning, went there. We paid, it was like $120 for Saturday night, and that was all we paid for hotel. And then we flew on Southwest Airlines, and we got the cheap want to get away rate from Nashville. We had less than $500 in our Las Vegas trip, and I actually took some of my cash stash for the cruise, and that's what we played on.
Yeah. And we came back with some. So
yeah, we came back with some money, and the rental car that we got was like $60. You know, so I mean, we really didn't spend a lot of money. And when we go on, with cruises, it's the same way. We don't do a lot of extravagant stuff. We don't have brand new cars. We have cars that work and are functional and they're good for us. We don't go out to eat all the time. When's the last time we went out to eat to a restaurant?
Oh gosh, I don't remember.
It's been at least a few weeks.
Yeah.
Like we don't go out to eat all the time. Like because
pizza doesn't count.
We would rather save our money doing all that extra stuff and be able to go on a cruise. And our cruise in September is like $1,200. And there's some special things with it that have come about too that we'll tell you at a later time. But
we've also had a year to plan for it though, and to slowly budget for it. So. Yep.
So it's just really what it comes down to is it's all what you want. You'll make a way to do what you want to do. Yeah. If some people want to always drive a new car. Well, they might spend 40 or 50% of their income on paying that car note, but they will have a new car. So it's just all on what you want to do, and we like to enjoy vacation. Some people like to go to the beach every summer. You can go to the beach and spend $3,000. I promise you can go to the beach for a week and spend $3,000. And if we go on a cruise and spend $1,800, good with us.
Hey guys, thank you for joining.
Let's see. So we got some more comments down here. NES Revolution, hey guys. Adventures Ahead, hey. You guys playing casino on the ship much? We do. Yeah, we normally on sea days. Yeah. We're in there a little more, but most every night we'll at least go down and play for a little while.
And I play that money claw machine that they have every single time I walk past it. So the Sail and Sign card comes in handy for that. You just swipe it and then lose $1 and keep going.
Let's see.
I've never won.
Adventures Ahead said you'll make a way to go on a cruise if you really. That's right. That's right. You if you want to do something, you'll find a way to do it. So that was really the last comment that we had that we wanted to touch on that we had talked about. Was that?
This is a good question though.
What is it?
It's slots or table games for us. So there's only one slot machine that I will play no matter what, and it's a goldfish game, and I've never seen one on a cruise ship. So
I promise you, we went in
almost all of the casinos on the strip.
We went in almost all of the main casinos on the strip.
Oh my gosh,
we played that stupid fish game in every one.
We did, and you win on it. It's so much fun. I even have it on my iPad, so that's the only slot machine that I play.
Plays that fish game. I play table games. I want to learn craps because there's always a bunch of people sitting around there just freaking out. So craps look super fun. I want to learn how to play it. I haven't yet, but I can sit and play blackjack and roulette for hours.
Yeah, we do like roulette.
Tables. I'm all about the tables. I guess it gives me a false sense of confidence that the slots is like it's all chance. The tables, I at least think that I have a chance, even if I may not. So yeah, I like the tables. She likes her little slot machine. She's pretty good at blackjack too.
I like blackjack and I like Texas Hold'em, but I just get so much joy from that little goldfish. I think it's the music. It just makes me so happy.
So yeah, I think that's about it on the comments. Like I said, we just wanted to kind of just come on and talk to you guys for a little while and go through some of the comments that we had on our videos and address some of the things that came up. And it comes up over and over again, all these different topics that we've gone through. It all comes down to there's a lot of personal preference. I see so many people on, like, I don't really want to call out a thing, but it's like like Cruise Critics is all forums, and there's so many people in there, and they're so heated. Like it's either my way or this way. Like it's right or wrong. And there's so many things are not right or wrong. Like, do you get the drink? Is drink package worth it? Personal preference. Mm-hmm. Is faster to the fun worth it? Personal preference. Should you take the tips off, your prepaid gratuities off? If you really feel like you have sufficiently tipped the people as you've gone, you feel good about it, like, hey, I tipped the people who gave me good service and you want to take those gratuities off. I don't do that, and I don't really agree with it, because I think that it goes to other people that you don't have direct contact with, but that's personal preference.
And I think some people, I really do believe this, that some people go on vacation.
They lose their minds, they do.
Some people go on vacation so that they can act the way that I feel like they would in normal life if they could get away with it, if people didn't know them.
A lot of people do. They go do. As soon as they get on vacation, they act like I am just, because they're away from reality, that they can just live this kind of higher up persona of like they're royalty or something. Like,
we've
just
seen
get along, just love people,
Yeah.
just love everybody, just get along.
Be
Everybody's
flexible.
there. Everybody's there to have a good time. Don't judge people. Don't be so judgmental. Just go and have a good time. Don't get so bent out of shape because somebody else doesn't agree with you. You know, if somebody left a comment on you and say you're stupid, that's the wrong. You gotta book your excursions through a third party. The cruise line rips you off. Hey, you've had an experience with that. That's your personal preference. More power to you. But
this is just what works for us.
Yeah, and that's what these have all been about. That I don't think we had a single video that I looked up that had never been done before. Mm-hmm. All these videos have been done before, and they'll be done again. But I'll watch 15 Faster to the Fun videos just to see different perspectives and what people think. Mm-hmm. And I think, me personally, I believe that that's how you expand your mind. That's how you become more, accepting and open. And, that ultimately I think is what will make the world a better place, is just by listening to each other and, forming your own opinion, but don't be so ugly about it. Shara says, cruising experience is unique for everyone. You have fun based on your own interests. No cruise has ever been the same for me, and I like it that way. That's right.
Same for us.
That's it. Everything's a little bit different. One cruise I might be, I don't feel like doing nothing. I want to sit on the deck and, I spend 90% of my time just in the pool and swimming and laying on the deck. Mm-hmm. The next one I may, the next cruise I might just want to party the whole time.
And it depends too. I mean, us going on a cruise together is different than us going on a cruise, like a couple's cruise or with friends or, with the intention of hanging out with other people.
Oh yeah, we have a completely different experience. We went with our families last year. We went with your parents and your sister and my parents.
The first 2 days, I felt like I was trying to make sure everybody had fun, and I was making it worse for everybody.
You act like everybody's over at your house for a dinner party.
I was trying to entertain, and you don't have to do that. And once I realized that, it was great.
So I just want to thank you guys for watching the videos, for coming, watching the live video. We've been about 45 minutes. If you guys have any other questions or want to hear our opinion on things, continue to comment in the videos. I get these comments right here, and I'll respond to them.
We enjoy it.
We enjoy making videos because it's like whenever I was growing up, my mom's has all these tapes of family vacations and stuff like that, and YouTube is just a new family home videos, but we get to share our home videos with the world, and and see other people's home videos, and it's awesome. So it's a great community. We appreciate you guys being a part of our little family, and
we're thankful to be part of yours.
We got one more video.
Yeah.
So tomorrow we're going to be packing and last minute stuff. And so watch that video. If you haven't already, I don't know if there's anybody on here that's not subscribed, or if you're watching the video, if you stumble across the video that's recorded and you're not subscribed yet, if you if you'll subscribe, if you'll hit the subscribe button, we'd really appreciate it. We are at 149 subscribers. So that would just push us to 150. That would be so cool. We've gained like 23 subscribers during this video series. So
we'll do it again for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So
then you have all of our videos to look forward to when we get back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and I'm just gonna call out. We Adventures Ahead just uploaded a video called Dollar Tree Cruise Hall Door Decoration. We had to watch this because we went to Dollar Tree and did not find a dang thing that we could have used for a door decoration.
No, we went to Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, all the dollars, and couldn't find anything.
We ordered some magnets on Amazon. They should be here tomorrow, hopefully. Well, I'll be at work on Friday, so if they come, that'll be good. You know, we love you guys, and thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.
Oh.
What? What is that? What is that? Oh, you mean like what? We couldn't find any... Yes, we didn't find anything. Our Dollar Tree was absolute donkey. It was... No. It was bad.
No.
It was bad. But, thanks for watching. We'll have to watch your video to get some ideas. Maybe we might go pick some stuff up tomorrow. But, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night.
Bye.